So as I'm looking at this house, why do you think somebody would want to buy a place where you live and you rent below?
Yeah, because you can see all the cruise ships up there, and then you just have this sweeping view like this. Welcome back to Track Us Down. If you're just joining us, I'm Doug.
And I'm Monique.
Today we are on location. We have the high view over Funchal. Today we are showcasing a location with a really interesting investment possibility. As you may know, if you've ever tried to book a stay here in Funchal or on Madeira, it is a very sought after destination. And many times people are having a hard time finding a holiday stay or an Airbnb to stay in because everything just gets so booked up.
The occupancy rate here in Madeira is very high throughout the year, and sometimes people struggle to find a place to stay. So the Airbnb market here in Madeira is very high. The hotels do well, but Airbnbs also do very well. Today, we're looking at an opportunity for someone to come to Madeira, have a home to own, as well as Airbnb rental. And we're going to show you all around this super interesting property.
The view from up here is absolutely amazing. You have the most commanding view out over the entire city, the fireworks, the twinkling lights at night, and all the cruise ships and other ships coming and going. This is a multi-floor building. The owners can live on the top, and there's 2 other levels, each with a 2-bedroom suite. And it has a pool.
It's a very majestic kind of tall building with the 3 units. It kind of reminds me of like a Melrose Place kind of building with the doors on the side. It's really pretty. When you come to Funchal, it's hard to not have a place with a view. It's so amazing to actually see Funchal. Not all views are the same. So you're seeing ocean, you're seeing the Funchal Bowl, you're seeing the mountains. I can see why this place is very highly rated already because of the view and just because of the feeling you get here. All the stairs lead down to the pool area and amazing views from everywhere.
So let's take a look around.
I'm excited. Let's go. Hello. Check out this door, Doug. It's very retro. I like it. This is a beautiful entrance.
This is the owner's suite. It's a T1, but a very large T1. It's 1,000 square feet, 100 square meters just in the T1. It has a kitchen off to the side, and it has a bedroom. It even has an elevator that takes you down to each level. That was some of the thoughtfulness that was put into this even back when it was built. There's a winding stairway that goes up to kind of an attic area, storage area, very clean, and it has its own miradero, its own lookout.
So when you first come in and you start heading down the stairs, you end up at the 2nd floor, which is one of the 2 rentals. It has this nice balcony space out here. You could put a little table and chairs and overlook the beautiful mountain.
The outside of this place is absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful with all the little gardens and flowers and the little stairways everywhere. Again, it even comes with a pool. This is a great bonus for any rental, for any Airbnb, a built-in pool. Underneath is a big garage. You can have a workshop. Right now it's being used as a workshop, but you have this beautiful pool space open to not only the owners, but to both rental units here. And it's cozy, it's well-treed with Monique's favorite frangipani and a bunch of other trees that look like some fruit trees. You have a cabana, an awning for all the sun that you get here, and it's protected from any kind of wind or breeze. It's very private, and it's just so cozy, whether you're spending an evening out here with a glass of wine or in the hot sun during the day swimming after a busy day sightseeing on Madeira.
So you're seeing the ocean, you're seeing the Funchal Bowl, you're seeing the mountains from every level of this place. When I look at it, what I see is so much potential for renovation. It's done a little bit divided, and some of the things, obviously the carpet needs to be redone. There's a couple little nooks that I might change, but it definitely has potential to modernize and to really make use of the gorgeous view that it literally looks like a painting everywhere.
This is one of the rental units. Again, the same amazing view, but the potential is incredible.
Definitely you could put money into updating it, but what's interesting to think about is that it is renting all the time as is. So you could literally be working on one floor and renovating and have the other one renting out and then just switch.
This would be something that you would buy and put some money into the renos, especially on the inside. Again, the outside, it just needs a little TLC in the garden. But everything else, the structure is fantastic. The way the building is designed, it's like a mini apartment block, but it's all to yourself. Completely renovate one, then you start renting that one out, renovate the second one. If you want to make it 2 units, that's the time to do it on each level. And then the income from that, you can put in and renovate your own space. And that is the moneymaker right there. Each floor has the same view, with this beautiful view out over the bowl of Funchal.
Here on the first floor outside, there's a covered patio, which I really love. If you get any drizzle, you can kind of snuggle in under the ceiling and look at your beautiful garden. The garden needs some TLC, but that's easy enough to do here. You have beautiful birds of paradise growing here. That's the flower of Madeira, so that's nice to see. And of course, the view. The view is outstanding here. The total area of this beautiful building is 660 square meters.
That's about 6,500 square feet of total space between the grounds and the living areas. And the total livable area for all 3 floors is 400 square meters, or about 4,300 square feet. That's a lot of space for your renters and for yourself to live if you choose to do that. Of course, you can make the whole thing an Airbnb rental. Airbnb rental opportunities like this, to own something like this and to rent it out, they don't stay long on the market here because it is such a great opportunity. The occupancy rate often is over 90-95%, and that's including for this building as well.
Do you know what the asking price is for this place?
They are asking about 760,000 euros, and they've had a lot of interest already. If you're an investor and you know about these type of things and you want to update it and make the full potential from this,
it's a nice side income for sure.
And what's great about it as well, if you want to go traveling or go back to North America or UK, wherever, you can lock your unit up. You have a property management company, and the other places just keep bringing you income near rentals.
It's important to think about, as you look at this entire building, that the 2 rental units are basically rented out all the time. We can see when we check the bookings that they are rented at least 25 days a month at 150 euros per night. So that's an income of 300 euros every night that those 2 units are booked for the owner, who perhaps lives in this suite on the top.
And that's neat for this particular place because it already has a rating, a 9.3 review rate out of 10 for these particular suites, for this view and for the accommodations here. So to have that rating already built in, that's a great opportunity.
We did have a talk with our builder about the cost to produce renovation here. So the owner's suite at the top would need some renovation and updating, as well as the 2 units. Now those 2 units are both 2 bedrooms each, but they could be divided into 4 units and have 1 bedroom each. And there's also a small area to the side that used to be sort of a little office area that could be made into a studio. So that's 5 rentals that you could have. But if you left them as 2 rentals with 2 bedrooms each, they are already rated quite high and they are rented out all the time. But with some money put into it and updating, I think they could be rented out for even more.
Yeah, this building I think is about 20 years old.
25, I think.
It does need some work on the inside. It's definitely dated as far as decor and styles have changed. So that's where most of your reno money would be going. The outside of the building is solid. They made them so well and strong, especially back then. And the outside of this building is really nice. And there's a view, a sweeping view just like this one from every level.
It has a nice pool. Again, needs some updating, but definitely could be done.
So if you're somebody who's looking for a holiday home here in Madeira to come stay at with your family, maybe you're looking for some Airbnb rental income, this could be a potential opportunity. There's been a lot of people looking at it already in just the few days that it's been on. We were lucky to get this opportunity through our realtor to come have a look at it, just to show you the type of possibilities that are available here on Madeira. It's not too often you get a big building like this that has an owner's suite plus multi-level rental potential. So it's something very interesting and it's a very good view. It's one of the best views out over Funchal, and I think it's a special place to show.
And it's never a mistake to own a holiday home on Madeira, that's for sure. Thank you for spending some of your time with us today. And as always, check back in and
Track us down.